Who knows who Napoleon Hill is?
Yeah.
Who knows how Napoleon Hill came to fame?
He went around and started doing research, looking at people like Dale Carnegie.
Yeah. He studied like 50 or more, 550 or 100 of the most successful people in the world. But how did he get that opportunity? He was a news reporter, and there was somebody named Andrew Carnegie, the world's first billionaire. And it was just like, Andrew Carnegie was just like, yo, I can see how I'm getting richer and people are getting poor. And Andrew Carnegie, one of his commitments was, I'm going to spend the first 30 years of my life making money so I can spend the last half of my life giving it all away. So again, he's a billionaire. Napoleon Hill is just this reporter, average Joe, but he gets the opportunity to interview Andrew Carnegie. And a lot happens. He gets to the house, he's blown away like, oh my God, I'm talking to the richest guy. Finds out dude is really cooling down to earth. And at some point in that conversation, Andrew Carnegie is just like, yo, I know all of this stuff. And I know a lot of people, I got a lot of connections. Can you do me a solid? And Napoleon Hill was like, what do you want? He was just like, yo, can you devote the next 30, 40, or 50 years of your life to interviewing the world's most successful people? And you're not going to receive any material compensation. He's a newspaper reporter. He's getting paid at the newspaper. But now he's meeting this billionaire that's saying, look, I got a job for you, but I'm not paying you for it. Can you do this over the next 30 to 50 years of your life? And then within 5 seconds, Napoleon Hill says yes. What he didn't know is Andrew Carnegie had a stopwatch on. He gave him 5 seconds to make the decision. And if he didn't say yes within that 5 seconds, he would have found somebody else. And although he said yes, one of the things Bob Proctor said, Andrew Carnegie said to Napoleon Hill that he should say is just like, yo, write down this affirmation. Not only will I equal your accomplishments, but I'll meet you at the post and pass you at the grandstanding. Here's a newspaper reporter telling a billionaire that not only am I going to equal your accomplishments, but I'm going to meet you at the post, which means whatever line that we decided that we're going to get to, and then I'm going to surpass you. And by writing that book, Napoleon Hill actually had more impact and influence than Andrew Carnegie, because there are so many millionaires and billionaires in the world before him. And Andrew Carnegie said it, you're not going to believe this, but the more you say it and the more you act upon it, eventually you will. And the moment you actually start to believe those words, that's when it's all going to shift for you.
I agree. Now, every day I sit there and think about 250K, not just a year, but a month. I don't know if you remember when we first started talking about it, I was like, ain't no way. I'm happy doing 250K a year. Now all the stuff that I'm building out is to get to where we're doing 250K a month with the ability to be able to scale it up. And I would say that's a different, for me, that's a different mindset. The other thing is just going, I deserve it. Because for a long time, my wife was telling me, she said, sometimes you sabotage it because you feel that you don't deserve it. Because you came from the bottom, you went to the top, you went back to the bottom, you know, and like you said, it's that inner conflict that goes on.